Welcome to this induction. The first thing I'd like you to do in this induction is to create your own school account. First and foremost, you go and type that address into the address bar. Once you get to that stage, you see this website. Just go to here. If you've already created one, just log to school account. This is your academy. This is your main university, your main college. All the courses are there. So click create a school account. It's loading. Make sure you follow the actual instructions. So it will come like this: West Midlands Open College and Lukomana John University. This is the site where everybody goes to learn. We are a online and virtual college with mixed premises where you can attend lessons. But as for you, distance learning is the biggest one. Here, use username, choose something very simple that you can remember, preferably your name. I can put John MWL. Then a password says the password must be at least 8 characters. So it means your minimum is 8 characters. There must be at least a number. There must be at least one word with one letter which is lowercase, and at least an uppercase. So, and any of these characters. Can you see? Now an example would be, if I do unmask, W is a capital, then I say M-O-C. Then I choose maybe hash 1, 2, 3. So that's an acceptable password. Very important. If you mess up on that one, it won't work. So there must be a capital and small lower cases, and we have a character and numbers. And here you've got to put your email address. Enter your email address there and type it again for verification, and your first name, surname, and the city and the country. And then here it says tick to confirm that you'd like to enroll on a course. That's very important. You click there. If you don't click, or wherever it says it's got some red stuff, it means very important. Very important reason you want to open this school account. Tell them this is, give us the reason. Okay, give us a reason why it's important. Say something there. It's very critical. Don't just say anything. Say something very important there. And after you do that, you go to the site policy. Okay, you click on that. Just read on the agreement. If you have read it already, you can just accept it. But I prefer people to read through. Who are we? Controller of data we collect from you. So this is our privacy policy. Read it through. After you've read it through, go back to that page and tick. Once you click there, you're going to say create my account. So I haven't filled in all the stuff there. Once you click create account, it will create that account and send a link to your email. And in most cases, these are found in your junk folder. Just click on that and confirm. Okay, that's how you open an account. Let's go back to that front page. Once you open that account, all the time you'll be coming to log in to that school account. On that school account, that's where we are going to load in your course work, your courses, your lessons, and other announcements. Very important. So this is a very important induction. So I'll give you exactly 10 minutes to see if you've got your own account already or create one. Mind you, this is your first lesson. It's the induction to the school. So in the next 10 minutes, I want you to actually create one account if you haven't created one. If you've got one already, I'd like you to log in. Once you log in, this is what you'll see. For those who haven't created an account, I'd like you to create one now. I'll give you 10 minutes. For those who have one already, click on login and this is what you see. Use the details that you actually used to create this account. And I'll pause here and I'm going to time this for good 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, for those who haven't created an account, do it now. And for those who have already created an account, log in and familiarize yourself. In a short while, we are going to load some courses on your account. So keep checking, keep creating, familiarize yourself with the e-learning. Once you log in, you might see something like this. This is actually your school, your very academy online. All these videos you see here are announcements, welcome messages. Just read, click, and have a listen to them. Once you click there, you can watch via on YouTube or just watch it from here. So these are important points for you to note. Don't skip things. Yeah. So once you click there, announcements and all the stuff will be given to you in terms of whatever it is there. Yeah. So when you come here, you see a lot of courses. Yes. This is our combined education site. Now, your area is under the Westminster Open College, and you click on the health and social care. There you go. There are lots of other courses there. So you see this. Now, if you're already enrolled on this course, you're going to see Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, and Unit 5. You're going to see all these. But currently, none of you is enrolled on the system. And I'll show you after you're enrolled how you're going to use the e-learning system. Once you come to your dashboard and you're already enrolled, you're going to see Unit 1. Unit 1, like all other courses or modules, are arranged the same way. Under Unit 1, we've got the carer's role, which is broken into Standard 1, Standard 2, Standard 3, and 6. And these are called the learning outcomes, LO. Standard 1 is understand your role. Standard 2, your personal development. Standard 3, duty of care. Standard 6, communication. How you're going to assess is the examination. It is holistic assessment. We look at a wide range of methods. Two assessments here: written, which is going to be your workbook. And this, we are going to show you where to download them. And professional discussion, this will be your summative. Your final examination will be based on professional discussion. The formative is two assessment, is written assessment in a workbook. Where do you, let me comment on discussion video clips or audio. These ones, not necessary now. Those days we used to allow candidates to record and show what they discussed and give to us to view, but we won't need that because the modern times have developed technology such that you and I or any assessor, you can see each other face to face and via online, live, rather than sending a video clip. So that's how it's organized. We come to safeguarding Unit 2, similar structure. Can you see under the learning outcomes, we've got Standard 7, 10, 11, 14. These are groups according to similarity. Some information here are similar, which is why they're grouped like that. Here it is one written assessment, open multiple choice, and this could be online. But in the current time, we are using mainly for the final one, professional discussion. So you're going to talk about this. Unit 3, ensuring well-being, is also broken into how many learning outcomes, equality and diversity, which is Standard 4, work in a person-centered way, which is Standard 5, fluids and nutrition, which is Standard 8. So, and assessment for these ones again, professional discussion, final assessment will group you into groups and then ask you questions, and then we're going to break into one-to-one sessions. You're going to discuss with your assessor, and they'll record a grade between 1 and 9, 9 being the best, and of course 1 the other way around. And we'll also give you a chance to grade yourself. So health and safety is grouped under safety, and is basic life support, health and safety, infection and prevention, and infection prevention, and control. So this is very important, and how they are assessed, it is described there. Some of the materials, you might see them online where you can test yourself as part of learning. Mental capacity grouped under this is standard 9, which is 9.1, awareness of mental health, 9.2, dementia and learning disabilities. Very, very important. Very important. These are the core units you are going to learn. How are we going to use this system? If you click here, it's also good for you because you are learning other skills. You're not just learning health and social care. There are other skills that you're picking up, like IT skills. So here you go to this place. Once you click there, this is your actual classroom. The same materials that you found at the front is here. Now, how does this system work? As soon as you enter here, you must click on Sign Attendance Register by clicking there. Once you do that, that register comes up. It's very important. It records your attendance because you are supposed to evidence your attendance all the time, and that's how you do it. That register, when it opens, you're going to see fields for you to complete. And once you complete those fields, it sends to our system showing that you've attended a lesson. Your student ID will be on your enrollment letter, or the first, the numbers after the first 3 numbers on the invoice. That's your student ID. And the rest, you know what to do with your names and the date of the lesson and the duration. Just do it that way. Now, we do ask, what do you want to be helped in today? If you've got a specific question, in fact, you must have something all the time there. Say something that you want to be helped in there. If you already know the topic, put it in there. Your signature is your date of birth, very important. Or you can invent something that you can put in all the time and complete those. If you don't have a postcode in your country, put the code for your telephone exchange and press continue, and that's done. That register shows that you have attended that session. Even when you're doing some other seminars based on this login, even when you're doing your self-study, log in. It's very important, except where it says tutor, say self-study. If it's a class lesson, put the tutor's name. And these are announcements. Be in a habit of clicking on them. If there's nothing, you just go back. If there's something, you just read what it says. Very important. Don't omit things which are online because you miss information. Click here. There are 4 standards handouts of the care certificate. Very important. Click and you're going to download. This is where you see the workbooks. Let's see. Hopefully the internet moves a bit faster. This is where you find all the standards and the materials you need to have in order for you to do this course. Each time you see instructions there, click on it. Don't just omit things. The more you omit things, the less you learn. I want every single one of you to get the best out of this. Okay? So that link seems to be taking its time. So once it opens, you see the actual materials of the handouts that you're going to have. Okay. The internet has struggled a bit there. Let's see if we can get it back here. So once you are in there, let's try it again. Once you're in there, good, it's faster now. You do the handouts. You click on the handouts and they'll pop up, and you should be able to download. There you go. These are actual. Read every single thing. Each student must be able to download the above materials in the folder. In the folder there are 4 standards, etc. Okay, this was there. This was above. So it meant this. So download all these ones. Let me just download one of them and show you how that works. You don't need to print this thing to be able to write in. I think you can type straight into the handout itself. I want you to follow these instructions very, very clearly, because this is how you're going to be learning and submitting your work. Okay? You may not need to print this. You probably just need to type in there. Let me check if we've got an order copy there already, which I downloaded from the previous session. And downloads, and have a look if I've got any of the standards. I don't seem to have. I deleted them. Standard one templates. No, I don't have any of these. Let's see if it's downloaded. Once it downloads, you should be able to, okay, you should be able to type in that template. I'll leave it there. We'll come back to that later. Let's make progress. Okay, those are standard. So to go back, simply click the back arrow. Now, can you see here? You should always, at the end of your session, sign in the progress for the assessment. You must always click that, assess yourself each lesson, what you did and how you did it. These are important parts to record your progress. Okay? So once you get in there, you see fields where you're supposed to enter your details and how you're performing. Okay? It's very important. While it's loading, as you're learning, you can click a session to test yourself. You can go in there and test yourself. There are a number of questions that come up. Yeah. The number of questions come up there. Always demonstrate, continue the last attempt. This is a simple test, testing your knowledge. You can try yourself. Okay, if you fail, don't worry, just come back and try it again. Very simple. So follow instructions step by step in this e-learning system for you to get much value out of it. Okay, now just going back to the same place in terms of showing you how you access lessons. How you access lessons. Where are the actual lessons? Where are the teachers teaching? Sorry about that noise. Where are the actual teachers teaching? All these standards are arranged the same way. You can see, understand your own role, read those. Those questions are the ones you'll be answering in the back of your mind as you're learning. Now, when you come to these clips here, they are actual lessons. Clip, you can watch it. It's a lesson. They give you a scenario. You can even choose to watch it on YouTube. Just click on that box and you make it bigger like that. So these lessons are very important. It is scenarios they give you of what is it you might see at the workplace, in the industry.
My name is Elizabeth Marr. I live in Byron Bay and now I work at Ferris Care here in the residential village. I've been a carer here at Ferris for about 18 months. We start at 6:15, we get a handover from the night staff.
The door alarm for 39 and 38 bus this morning at 5:30.
Okay.
So basically these videos, they give you grounding on what is expected of you as a carer, your role. So watch them through and through, every single one of them. Once you finish this course, look at that, a lot of work. You start today. Today, as soon as you are enrolled, you start learning today. Do not miss a single thing. It's a lot of work and it's a tough environment to study the healthcare certificate. Safeguarding, all the courses are arranged the same way. Sometimes a quicker way to access the courses, once you enter this area, you can simply click on the sides here. Can you see on the code numbers? Yeah, 4HA S, it comes health and safety, and all the courses are there. You see? There you go. All these blue things you see are actually video clips, video lessons. So I've just shown you how to use the environment, the e-learning, the virtual learning environment. All these clips you see are there for you to watch and listen to. Play back and forth so many times. Yeah? So many times. It's very, very important for you to do this. So that ends the induction on how to use the e-learning system. Now it remains for you to actually create your account. If you've already done so and you've already paid your fees, you're going to see your account uploaded. If you haven't seen any uploads, maybe you are yet to pay your fees. Thank you very much for following this program. And just before we finish, the healthcare for internationals is same as for the locals. We just put a link. If you have friends, you can refer them to this site and they read all the details there. And just like the way you applied, that's the full course. So this is how you're going to be learning in two ways. Number one, on the account I've shown you. Number two, Zoom lessons with your tutor. Your tutor will give you a timetable, and after timetable is given to you, you will follow the instructions of your tutor's timetable and you get going. And after 12 weeks, there will be professional discussion or the method of examination available at that time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the West Midlands Open College, where we say run into success. I'm yours, Dr. John Lukamona. Thank you.